one of his things where he just makes up shit and then he just rolls with it. And you love to see it. He goes on to talk about how he used to be a university professor and taught for 4 years.
Shut up.
4 years. And I love how he just kind of drowns off, but this is beautiful to see. As Democrats are now starting to come to terms with, maybe this guy is kind of out of it.
Democracy's on. We got to fight for Pennsylvania for each.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did.
Are people losing their mind about that?
No. No, because he just makes up stuff all the time. People are like, you know what? It's totally fine. And then here's him again, which I just love to see. He like says the quiet part out loud. He says, hey guys, by the way, I'm not allowed to take questions because if I do, well, I'll get in trouble.
Let me close with this. And there's a lot more I know we could talk about. I wish I had a chance, but I'm going to get in real trouble. Let me close this.
It's like people laugh, but at the same time, you're like, is it because you're completely senile and totally out of it and don't know where you are? And this is what I love to see is like the Democrat, like Hakeem Jeffries right here. He'll just cover for Biden. And I don't even think he realizes the irony in this is that he starts talking about how many accomplishments Joe Biden has done. And I'm like, do you even know all of them? Because he will just make them up by the year.
I think I said the same things privately that I've said publicly, which is that I strongly support President Biden. He has an incredible track record of success and accomplishments.
Yes, he does.
According to him, he does.
He's a truck driver. He's a professor. He's born in a Puerto Rican family. He grew up in a black church. He helped. Like how much time you got, buddy?
I need Derek. I need someone to make a documentary about like Biden's life according to Biden.
Yeah.
Have we talked about this?
We're gonna write a book.
Oh, that's right. We are.
We got to write that book. I got to
talked about
maybe
it.
I need to like make a video of like life according to Biden and like make a document. I think that would take a lot of work, but I would do it.
Yeah.
Biden is one of the most incredible presidents we've ever had in the history of the country.
Like he never stops giving us material.
No, people expect him to lie all the time now. He's been doing it for 40 years. Well, exactly. And that's such an easy talking point too when people say that and then people go, oh, no, say one thing. You're like, how much time?
Yeah.
Too much lying is allowed in American society. Well, yeah, he's not lying. He's telling a gray area. Just lick his boots before he puts it back in change. Yeah. What's up, Key Bud? Prick knows he's full of shit. Oh, yeah. Well, so does he. Obama 2.0. Okay, but this is where it gets like, this is where you just love to see. So Joe Scarborough reveals that Democrats tell him about Biden in private, okay? And this is, here's the clip. I saved it right at the time. So this is him talking about what they actually say behind his back.
He's got to look in the mirror, search his soul, and make that decision. And I wanted to raise that question. I'd like him to think that through carefully because I have my concerns.
Well, and Willie, just to answer David's question, Mika and I, everybody we talk to, every political discussion, it talks a lot about Trump. But when it comes to Joe Biden, people say, man, he's too old to run, isn't he? I mean, he's not really going to run. When I say every discussion, I don't mean 99% of the discussions. Every discussion. We got it. I asked Reverend Al if he was hearing it all the time on our show this past week. He's hearing it as well. So, we often will complain about Republicans who will say one thing about Donald Trump off the air and another on air. Well, let me just say, Democrats off the air will say Joe Biden's too old. Why is he?
What? You mean they lie to your face? No.
It bothers me still, though, that they just say he's too old. Not that he's like
completely senile. Yeah. Well, that's just like a nice way of saying he doesn't even know what state he's in.
He's completely unaware.
I know.
He's just too old. That's it.
Well, he's Uncle Joe. He'll get ice cream with you. He'll sniff your daughter. He'll make you a multimillionaire. And nobody F's with the Bidens, like he said to that one guy in Florida. I mean, he's doing the thing. It's Joe. It's Joey Bag of Donuts. He's here.